In a world where people walk past each other without a glance, where pain often hides behind quiet smiles, one man gave away the only thing he had left. Not because he had much, but because he still believed in kindness. This is the story of a father, a stranger, and the last coin that changed everything. One cool autumn morning, James, a single father, walked quietly down an empty street in a small beach town. Beside him, holding his hand, was his little daughter, Ellie. Life had been hard on James. After his wife passed away, he was left with no steady job, no support, just Ellie, and one single coin in his pocket. He planned to use that coin to buy Ellie a small cup of hot chocolate, just to keep her warm on that cold morning. As they passed through the park, James noticed a woman sitting alone on a bench. She looked tired, pale from the cold, with no hat and only a thin coat. Her eyes were staring far off, lost in thought. Though James had nothing himself, he felt a deep pull in his heart. Quietly, he walked up to the woman, placed his last coin in her hand, and gently nodded. No words. No explanation. Then he took Ellie's hand, and walked away without looking back. Days passed. James kept searching for work, anything at all. Washing dishes, delivering newspapers. He never complained. Everything he did was for Ellie. Then, one evening, something unexpected happened. A sleek car stopped in front of their home. A woman stepped out, graceful, well-dressed. It was the same woman from the park, but now, she looked strong, calm, alive. Her name was Catherine. That day on the bench, she had almost given up on life. She had lost herself, not just in pain, but in the weight of wealth and expectations. She was the heir to a powerful family business, but her heart was empty. James's one small act, his last coin, had lit a spark in her. It reminded her that kindness still exists, even in the darkest moments. From then on, Catherine began visiting often. First with groceries. Then she helped Ellie get into a good school. But it wasn't about charity. It was something deeper. A quiet bond grew between James and Catherine, not built on money, but on understanding. On hope. On second chances. 1 year later, they were married. Ellie tossed rose petals into the air, laughing with joy. That tiny home, once filled with silence and struggle, was now full of light, love, and laughter. And it had all started with a single coin, given from the heart. Sometimes, we think we have nothing to offer, but a small act of compassion can become someone else's lifeline. James gave his last coin, but what he really gave was hope. Sparkling heart, if this story touched your heart, please give it a thumbs up. Pushpin subscribe for more real, emotional stories that stay with you. And remember, even the smallest light can brighten someone's darkest day.